Hello, happy folks, and happiest of days to each of you folks. So today I'm going to be doing my second my second Let's Play of the movies from 2005. The first one is my first time trying it out, and that sort of a thing, and noticed that the noise wasn't working that well. So the two mics that I tried to use this with previously were handhelds and the lapel mic. They both plugged into my mic, and they weren't working. They weren't loud enough. So I got this shotgun mic for the podcasts and that sort of thing, but it doesn't plug into the mic. It plugs into the USB. So as a reminder, it shuts it off, so I don't hear what's happening on the screen at the same time. So let me get this loaded for you folks, and then we'll get this thing started. Alrighty, so let's get started with the next edition of Let's Play the Movies. Now, as a reminder, this is a 2005 sim of movie studios. Let's get this thing loaded up.
Excellent. Your first movie has been released. Releasing a movie has given you some recognition, and you're now listed in the official industry charts.
Let me just check in on my people here. See how they're doing. You can see they now have different levels of classification and that sort of thing. And then you can see them. They're now top. Now that they have films, our studio is now ranked 2. And so one of the things that will be happening is our studio is going to be rising up the platform and that sort of thing. All right. And so now we'll follow all that stuff. Alrighty, so as a reminder, here's my staff ways of moving. This is my stars. These are my actors and my directors at the bottom. And then here are my custodians. Here are my crew for film. Here is my custodian, and there's back to there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with this thing. I'm going to go ahead and hit the pause button up there, and then we'll go ahead and get started with everything for you folks.
Your studio's chart rating is based on the movies you release, the stars you employ, and the overall status. The bigger your stars, the higher your studio rating. The better your movies, the higher your studio rating. To view the star, movie, and studio charts, now that you have a movie out and some money in the bank, it's time to take a closer look at your employees need good sanitation, so place down some restrooms.
And they need good sanitation, so place down some restrooms to improve their studio ranking. As a reminder, I did not place anything down here and that sort of thing, and so now we're going to do that and such, starting in these essential areas. So we got restrooms, small, 3,000 each, and snack vans 2, where everybody can get their money and that sort of thing. So now we're going to put these in these great places. Looks like this place over here would actually be a good place for a bathroom and that sort of a thing. Or in between those, I might even be able to fit a snack van there too. So let me see if I can fit one right there. Nope. I could put it there, but that wouldn't have like a line to it and that sort of thing. But let's do that and that sort of thing, and then let's also do a couple more of those. Let me try. I can't put any nexus. That's inside that building and that sort of thing. I could put one here though, so let's put one here. And then I got 2 of those. And as a reminder, they don't build, and my maintenance staff have to build them, my construction worker, and that sort of thing. And then we have to hit the start button in order for that to happen. So let's put down a third one of these. Let's put down a snack van 2 to see what stuff looks like, and that sort of thing. You can see that doesn't fit in there at all, and that sort of a thing. But I might be able to fit one in here. I can fit one right here. It's also right by the bathroom too, so that would make sense. And that sort of thing. Alright, so there we are. So I'll go ahead and put this in here. I'll put it as close to that as I can. Let's put it right there. Alright, now let's connect these with PAMPs and that sort of thing, which I have to do in order for them to get super stuff in. That should be fine. Just double check. It's like, alright, down here should be fine too. It is. Actually, it looks like yeah. Alrighty. And so there we are. Alrighty, so as you can see, there we have our different things, and now we'll go ahead and slowly start building them. I'm going to hit the play button.
Great. This will raise not only happy stars make better movies. If you want a star to perform well in a movie, you need to make sure they're happy. And their mood bar shows you how happy they are.
While I'm thinking about it, get ahead and save the next game. This video. I'm getting annoyed at how often I'm going to say it. But this is an older game. And that sort of thing. Also, as a reminder, this is not available for download anywhere. That are still buy on this.
When the mood bar goes beyond the upper threshold line, it will glow green. This means a star is very happy. When the mood bar goes below the lower threshold line, it will glow red. This means a star is very unhappy. Unhappy stars could cause you problems, so look out for the red emergency icons. One aspect of a star's mood is how they feel about their image. Try hovering over your stars to see how they feel. One way to improve a star's image is to give them a makeover. To do this, you'll need to build a makeover department first. Remember, you can rotate a building by holding the left mouse button and moving the mouse around in a circle. Go on, give it a try. You can drop builders around the sides of the building to speed up construction if you want. Use the arrows above the star icons to view your other staff types. Staff icons can be used in the same way as star icons. Okay, while the makeover department is being built, try placing a few more ornaments around your studio.
My friend Ralph has suggested that these new movies will one day be able to display things which are impossible to show in the theater. He says that people will be able to fly and so on. What nonsense.
So while they're putting I'm going to go ahead and hit the pause button because this actually, you can do those and that sort of thing. Put some longer flower beds. Actually, I put that in the wrong place. Good stuff. And then here are the other ones here. Actually, it's not going there. It's not going there either. Let me try the bushes. So that'll fits there nicely, neatly. Nope. Alrighty. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and move this. Should I get that move? Actually, probably need to pause. Yep. Then I'm going to come back. benches like this, so that they can sit down and have some slacks and that sort of thing. So we're going to put some furniture down here, also some trash cans too, and that sort of a thing, and that'll be nice. Here we go. Benches and a trash can. That'll be nice. Now we'll continue. Let it play a little bit. You can see all those greens. The bathrooms are not.
Okay, the makeover department is built. Pick up a star whose image you want to improve.
Now the makeover builder's up. So now what we'll do is I'm going to move the star. Remember, you can move stars either from where they are physically.
Drop a star in the makeover room to enter the
So this is Nutine Thélazon, and so forth. You can see her fashions. Actually, that's her current fashion, where she is, and then that would be what you assigned to her. Make sense? So here is the Edwardian. You can see her fashion since it doesn't have much. Let me try this Edwardian. That's where she's at right now. That's her. That's already. You can see what they like. And you can see how it goes up there. And that tells you how much they like it. So you're looking for something that's better, like this, or the 1950s. So we'll choose that.
makeover screen. Or using the makeover screen is a lot quicker than an auto makeover and gives you drop a star in the makeover room to.
He's currently a 20 Downey, and that sort of thing. 20 suit, Edwardian suit, and that sort of thing. So we'll just go down here to 25 that he likes better. Ooh, 20 Downey. Likes it lots.
Enter the makeover screen. Or use drop a star in the makeover room to.
And this will make them happier and also help them out when they're. It's pretty good to do. Alrighty. Well, 20's outfit. Yeah, 20's outfit is the best. Alrighty. And there she is.
Enter the makeover screen. Okay, make sure all your stars are happy with their image. When you're.
Alright, you can also like 20's outfit too. Yep. No, I'm not sure.
You're ready to move on, click on this bubble.
Just make sure he's got it. Yeah, it's in the 20s dandy. Yeah, it's safe.
Okay, make sure all your stars are happy with their image. When you're ready to move on, click on this bubble. Great. Remember to revisit the makeover department if any stars are unhappy with their image in future. As you can imagine, the more successful your stars become, hover over one of your stars to see how they feel about their salary. If you want to move on without giving anyone a raise, click here. To review star salaries, in the salary screen, you can adjust your.
So as you can see here, not typically the stars are going to like, not like it. So this person down here, if their salary is kept up, they're going to be sad. They're not going to like it.
Your stars. As a star's rating increases, they'll demand higher pay. Stars can become. At some point, your stars will begin to get bored and will need some. Have a look at your star's information bubbles to see how bored they are. Have a look at. If the boredom bar falls below the threshold line, a star will become very bored, which will affect their mood. The bar will gradually go down when a star has no work. Making movies is a good way to prevent stars from becoming bored and will keep them happy. Why not start making another movie? You've acquired another script, which can be found at the studio gates.
KMVS. Now,
Look at it. And that sort of thing, as you can see here. So this is another one-star script. It's called Love Lasso. It's a romance. Now, if you recall, the Wild West Saloon is a romance theme. The stage is a comedy, and then the other three are sci-fi and action, if I remember correctly, and horror. All right. So
I'm about to get my manservant, Godfrey, to play some exceptional music.
Remember to follow the guiding streams and read the information bubbles to see what you need to do. This movie has some minor roles that you can fill with extras. You can hire extras at the stage school.
Now there's no start it's just two crew. That's everything, so they're going to have there. Now, while that's happening, they do kind of.
This movie has some minor roles that you can fill with extras. You can hire extras at the stage school.
So Katie wants to join us. So she's got good looks, good physique, great romance, good action too. So we can actually. It says here that this needs an extra, and that sort of thing. And she's just paired up. So let's hire her as an extra. I mean, actually, she wouldn't actually be that bad as a person with those looks, physique too. Alrighty, but let's go ahead and move her to an extra.
Available extras will automatically fill any minor roles in your movies. They'll gain genre experience, and you can turn them into stars if you think they're good enough.
From our line of folks that want janitorial.
People sometimes ask me if it's lonely working a wireless desk.
Remember to place a movie in the shoot it room. When it's ready to shoot. Okay, your second movie is now shooting. Follow the movie if you want to make sure everything goes to plan. Keep an eye on your star's moods during shooting. If a star's mood bar is glowing green, they will give a great performance. But if it's glowing red, they'll give a very bad performance. There are some new sets available to build, which will help have movies can be themed around one of 5 different genres.
Genres I talked about before: action, comedy, romance, and sci-fi, and horror. And we definitely want either. Some people will just choose. Now, as a reminder, like I said before, because I downloaded, we would call it DLC today, but because I downloaded the an expansion pack on things, a lot of these are available. Like these are pretty expensive. Remember we started at 150,000. So if it says like set or something like that, that's actually from that DLC. But here are the ones that we need. So the Royal Musty Cellar is the horror. It's got great novelty because nobody's used it yet. We didn't use that one either. And that's the thing I do like to place these as close is to this casting office, so you don't have to walk that far. Let me see what will work. Is that working? Before I do that, let me see. Place it down here. No. So let me go ahead and resume this game, and let me figure it out where all these things. Alright. So the Royal Musty Cellar, will it fit down here? It actually will. If it's a good place for that. I'll fit right there. Alright. So let's put it right there as close as possible to it. Actually, well, yeah, I could put it a couple of ways. And that sort of thing, but I definitely feel like having that space available for a bathroom would be good. So that's good. So there is the rural cellar and that sort of thing. And then let me link that up with a road. So everything's linked up. The path road. And then I could do the other two that we need, and that's the horror one, are the sci-fi, or a Wild West one, and a sci-fi one. And that's the sci-fi one is the Starship Bridge one. Now remember, I could put it there on where it's currently right. Don't put the sets there. That's too close to everything. That's where you want to put bars and restaurants and that sort of thing. All right. So let me try it. Does that look good? Look good there? Yeah, I put as far back as possible, so that way I can fit some other sets in that'll be our sci-fi Starship Bridge, and then right here, if I remember correctly, this next is really big, Wild West desert, and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's very big, and that sort of thing. Alrighty, and there we are. And now I'll connect those with the road and then connect them into our central area too. Alright, get that taken care of for you folks. And I just want to need sense. It's not me. Those are connected, and then I'll connect those to this one. Two. That comes into that. That's not good. I didn't realize that. Oh well. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Every star gains experience while working on a movie based upon the genre of the movie being made. A more experienced star will give a better performance.
You can see here, everybody's assembling on set, and you can actually watch it too.
Okay, your movie is still shooting,
Action!
so make sure your buildings are all connected with paths, or place down some more ornaments.
Cut! It's a wrap.
Put down this flower bed, which is great looking. And then maybe put down a tree down here too. That's it. This. This is a hut. This is a hedge. That sort of thing. I'll bet either. Let's see how far I can put it. Get right behind that. Nice. Alright, and as you can see, that made all that green area here, and then again, I need to keep that clean and that sort of thing. But maybe I could put a bush right here beside this. Alrighty. Let me take a look at the furniture and anything like that. I should look down. No, it seems good. What about the decorations and that sort of thing? Not bad. But I think we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and
I'm William Macduff. Testing. Testing. Oh, no, Thomas, I don't think it's working. Oh, dash it. Shall I go home?
And action! Cut! It's a wrap.
Actually, that we're going to do is you need to have this accelerator. This is So we'll check over here, build another restroom. This is going to be here, between those two sets. And we're going to connect that with some baths. And again, that looks ugly because bathrooms, outside. So let me add some floor to it to make it look nicer. Yeah, actually, let me try it. There, done. Let me see if I can put this edge in the back. Nice. Alrighty. Perfect. Sorry.
Action!
Yay sci-fi, good stuff. Like you lots. Alright, and then I'll just do the Wild West desert here. As you can see, our money's.
If I peer outside, I see that, as always, it's a lovely day. I envy those lower classes who have to toil in the sunshine sometimes, but I don't envy their sad little lives. No, indeed.
Just check it out. Good stuff.
It's a wrap.
this is almost done shooting. As soon as it does, I will save, and then I will take a look at it. And that should conclude our episode, roughly. Actually, why don't we...
Great! Your latest movie has finished shooting and is ready for release at the production office.
Alrighty, let me save, because it's now free. Resume the game. We're going to release it here, so again, you just pick it up and you do it. We started with a 1-star script. Had great sets. We had actually things we touched on. The star relationships were fine. Actually, they were okay. That's the good from the star. 2, the star power is good. The genre change was great. The novelty value was great too. The first time we used a lot of other things. Set. I checked this in. So you can see we went from a 1/2 star to a full star script to a. You can see our final movie rating there at 3 1/4 stars, basically. I'm sorry, 3 3/4 of a star, rather. Now let's see the movie. Let's go back and take a look at the other stuff too. Alright, let's head to the next section. Here you can see all the information. That's another thing. You can see how much they got paid, their wages while they were filming it. It took about 6 months for them to film it. And the production cost there is about $12,000. And the crew experience and how much they gained from that too. Which is good, no stress. That's good. Alright, here are the reviews. The sets were clearly smoke greenish. That's good. You want to have that. That's what you want to have good maintenance and such. And a good about the movie. That's likely to full potential box office. Good. A pretty poor direction. Sorry about that. So you can see all the reviews there.
Fantastic!
Alright. And it says it can move up the ratings and that sort of thing. So let's take a look at our studio charts really quickly before I enter the game. So you can see we're number 5 in the studio charts. That's and we are about half of a star. You can see how many stars they have up above them. Alrighty, and that's good stuff.
Your latest movie has been released. This should help improve your ratings.
Your day investing in these movies and the Let's Play experience in this. Alright, if you like this, let me know what your thoughts are again. And if you enjoy this kind of stuff, please check out the rest of my channel. Do all the YouTube stuff, like hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon, all those sorts of things too. Alrighty, there we go. Thanks again, and have an amazing day.